Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekly updates for September 10th. There are a lot of things going on, so I'm excited to be able to tell you about some of these things. First of all, yesterday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, the new DBWS was launched. And of course, I'm recording this a day ahead of time. So you're watching this on Wednesday. This information was available yesterday. But they wanted you to know that it may take up to 24 hours for sites in all available markets to display in the new format. And they're also going to be launching an app for your phone on September 23rd. The app will be available to all DBWS subscribers at no additional charge. Now, what is a DBWS? That's your demonstrator business website. We pay $12.95 a month as a demonstrator to have a store that Stampin' Up! Maintains. And if you are planning on building a business, I highly recommend that you have an online store because people like to do things easily, right? Subscribers should have received an email with additional information about the switchover. If you haven't, contact Demonstrator Support and get that email. You can also see a video that's on the Demonstrator Planning Place Facebook page that was done last week, I believe, or maybe over the weekend. But it's a new DBWS walkthrough, and I think Chad Williams did it. But you can go to our Facebook Demonstrator Planning Place group and find that video. And of course, Stampin' Up! Hopes that you are enjoying all that the new DBWS has to offer. It won't be long now. Looking forward to enjoying. Okay, it's the last week to register for On Stage in November, and there are still spots available in Hartford, Connecticut, Portland, Oregon, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and Germany. So there's a link in the weekly updates that will tell you more information about that. And I'm super excited to tell you that we have new Stampin' Up! Logo items coming soon. And I just went into our FlexPoint store and also the supply item list page, and they're not there yet. And that was as of Tuesday, so yesterday. But I'm hoping to see them soon. And you can spice up your Stampin' Up! Business with a variety of logo items. There's no limit to the number of items you can purchase. And you're going to want to check out the supply items page and the online store soon to market in your business and style. Yeah. So if you go to ordering, and then on the right-hand side is the supply list. Put supply items. You can click on that and see what's available. There's not very many things in there right now. Or go to your FlexPoint store. That's where these things are going to be shown, I think. They didn't really say that, but that's what I'm thinking. Anyhow, Paper Pumpkin, better than a box full of puppies. What? So, Stampin' Up! Is starting a new campaign where they show the Paper Pumpkin with a box full of real puppies. It is stinking adorable. And in the weekly updates from Tuesday, you can click on the link and it's going to show you the box full of puppies. And they look like little Prince Charles Spaniels. They are so cute. But there's a video there. You'll also find your very own personalized link for Paper Pumpkin that you can share with people. There is an ad that you can print out. There's also an ad that you can share online with these cute little puppies. And then they're coming out with Paper Pumpkin grid paper with dogs on it. So they're really going along with what's popular right now, and a box full of puppies brings attention. So they're really working hard for us to bring attention to the Paper Pumpkin kit. And remember, when you have 7 subscribers to Paper Pumpkin, that fulfills your quarterly minimum. So if you're a discount shopper, you should get your friends to order the Paper Pumpkin. You guys can get together, have pizza and wine or whatever, and make your kits together. It can be a girls' night out. But with 7 subscribers under you, even as a discount shopper, you can fulfill your quarterly minimum so you don't have to work so hard to do that yourself. So think about that. It's really fun. I know a lot of people who do that. get together for a girls' night. So, bon appetit. Yesterday was the last day to get the Halloween paper pumpkin kits. We don't need to talk about that, but we do need to talk about World Card Making Day. Starts on World Card Making Day is on October 5th. Stampin' Up! Is going to have a party by hosting card making events around the globe. You're going to be able to see that by going on the demonstrator planning place. They would love for you to check in and share your events with them. From, let's see, on October 5th from 4 p.m. From 4 p.m. on October 4th until 8 p.m. on October 5th. This is going to be going on around the world because, of course, Stampin' Up! Is around the world. They don't have a promotion plan for that day, but they want it to be a perfect opportunity for us to show our gatherings and events that are going on. I happen to have a card buffet that day, so I am planning on checking in live and showing them our cards that we're making, so that'll be fun. And to help you out, the DDMs will host a Craft with Us session to share project ideas and tips. 3 different sessions will repeat 3 times in various languages during the 28-hour block. You can click on the link in the weekly updates for the full schedule. And the Craft with Us sessions will feature the following products. You can make it easier by showcasing these products as well. So maybe you want to plan your event around that. And I think maybe I will do that. Session 1 is going to be with To a Wild Rose bundle. Session 2, the Bird Ballad Suite, specifically the Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tin. And session 3 is the Follow Your Art Suite. But the fun doesn't stop there. What's better than creating a handmade card? Sending it, of course. That's why Stampin' Up! Is excited to announce the first annual World Card Sending Week from Sunday, October 6th to Saturday, October 12th. They're setting a goal to send 50,000 cards that week. That's about 1 per demonstrator, but of course your customers' cards can count too, right? Head over to the demonstrator planning place to prepare now, get ideas from each other, share with us what type of event you're planning for World Card Making Day. Stampin' Up! Wants to know. That's exciting, and I'm excited that I have an event planned that day because I am going to pop in there. Die cutting and embossing product line update. So we have good news. The Stampin' Up! Is well underway to the transition to the new style of dies and embossing folders, and they've heard from us and our customers that they're enjoying creating projects with the new style. They'd like to share these updates online with you. We'd like to share these updates on the line. Okay, sorry, we'd like to share. They want to share the updates on the line with us. All carryover 3D embossing folders are now available to purchase in the new style except the corrugated, layered leaves, and the tufted. Those aren't ready yet. They will let us know when they become available in the new style. They will continue to use the old style inventory on carryover dies in standard embossing folders, and once that is depleted, they'll be sold in the new style. They're continuing their development on a new die cutting and embossing machine, and it's going well. It will be quite some time before we will have more information to share about the new machine. They're excited with where it's heading, and they think we will be too. Now, in the meantime, continue to promote our dies and embossing folders. Let your customers know that they can use them with any machine. In some cases, adaptions need to be used like shims to make them work properly. If your customers don't own a machine, consider letting them use yours. I have a lot of customers, and I have not had a single one that has said, where do I get a die cutting machine? So I don't think this is a big issue unless you're working with new stampers. And again, I would consider lending them a big shot. I have multiple big shots, but if that were to happen, I would lend them one before I would send them off into the market to buy one someplace else. Because when our new machine is available, we are going to have all kinds of videos. YouTube is going to be just crazy with videos on how to do this technique and that technique and this and that. we definitely want our customers to have our new machine, not only because we sell it, but because it's going to be so much easier for them to do the things that we do with these machines and our products than to try to figure out how to do it on a machine they bought someplace else, right? So I don't recommend sending people out someplace else to buy a die cutting machine. I would try and lend mine to them if it became an issue, and tell them to hold tight because they're going to be happier if they hold tight. Now, with that being said, I've had nobody that needed a big shot or a die cutting machine that doesn't already have one. So I don't think it's a big issue. Now, there's a lot of changes happening right now with the die line. They are going to remove the die cutting and embossing product line changes page from the demonstrator website on September 17th. They will move the 3D embossing folder plate flyer to the catalog page at that time as well. And they wanted to give you a heads up in case you wanted to save any of the information before it is removed from the page. So, and as always, when they have more information to share about any of this, they will keep us posted. So use the new 3D embossing folder plate for optimal embossing. It tells a little bit about that. I'm not really sure why they're telling us that again, because we've been using it for a couple months now. But if you need more information on it, go to the updates and you can click on the catalog page and go check it out. And then it explains how to use the new plate. We know how to use the plate. We've been using it for a couple months. I'm not quite sure why that's there. But I have to tell you, this week's Succeed Weekly is featuring the Up, Up, and Away, the hot air balloon stamp set, and the punch. They've got some cute projects featured on there. There's also a holiday catalog stop motion video that is stinking adorable, and I really recommend that you go watch that. Everybody should be getting a Succeed Weekly email every Tuesday, and if you're not getting that email, please contact Stampin' Up! And see why, where it's going, how you can find it. And that's about it, you guys. Some of the things that were previously announced: FlexPoint redemption. You have until the end of October to use up your Flex Points. Everybody earns Flex Points. So if you just tuned out from me because you're a discount shopper and not a business builder, you need to perk up your ears. You have Flex Points. You can get free stuff with them. If you have any questions about that, please ask me, Dina, or Barb, and we will help you find your Flex Points. I don't think anything else needs to be mentioned from what was announced last week. Don't forget our hashtag Simple Stamping. The theme is Christmas New Year's card, and you get to use stamps, ink, paper, and designer series paper. You want to post your project online, not in a private group. So not on our team page, not on a VIP page, not in the demonstrator planning place, but on your own personal Facebook profile or your Facebook business page with the hashtag Simple Stamping. You will be entered in contests to win stuff, and people are really winning. All right, you guys, I think that's it. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday. Again, if you have any questions about anything or these announcements, please feel free to leave a comment below. Dina, Barb, and I are always here to help you, and we appreciate having you on our teams. Bye-bye.